Sometimes we all need a distraction.
You're watching me, watching you.
But never while driving. No calling.
Hello.
Well, hello.
Guys, a little too much chatter.
No texting.
You're pretty.
Just pay attention.
Nothing that could take away your focus.
What is happening?
Because in our world, only bad guys drive distracted. Brought to you by the Department of Transportation. To learn more, visit distraction.gov/cars2.
All right.
I went out and had the opportunity to marry my son and daughter-in-law about 6 years ago, and Callie was born on Christmas Day then, about 3 years later. She was a joy, I have to say. Probably 4 or 5 months before this, she was at home and she said to her mother, "I want to go to school." And her mom said, "Well, you can go to school if you can say your ABCs and your 1, 2, 3s. So Callie rips off her ABCs in English and then does them in Chinese, and did the same thing with her numbers in English and Chinese. So she was a very intelligent kid. And then it puts the parent in a very difficult position. Then what do you tell her? Okay. She used to love to go to this place called Sunrise Park, which is about 1.5 blocks from her house. And so her mother took her to Sunrise Park on December 1st, and they went to the park, played for about an hour, and it was time to go home. And they left the park, then stopped at the curb, and they walked then from that point on the curb across a bike lane, which was another 5 feet, into the roadway, at which point in about the center of the roadway was where the driver hit Callie and killed her instantly. The day of the accident, we were in Delaware, and our son called us and said that Callie and Ling had been in an accident. Callie had been killed, and Ling was in critical condition at the hospital. I mean, it was a huge loss for us. Even though we lost her, we want everything that happen because of it to change other people's behavior and to think about what they're doing and how they're doing it and why it's so important not to do those things. You know, paying attention to a text message in the car and not paying attention to what's going on out in front of you, which is where your eyes should be, okay, can cause you to kill somebody. Everybody in the car is somewhat responsible, okay, for the actions of a driver who violates the law and texts while they're driving. Even if it's not a law in your state, okay, doing that has severe repercussions to not only yourself, but to others. And the impact that you have when you injure someone, that spreads to so many members of the family and goes to so many people in the community. It's devastating. Distracted driving kills. Safe driving starts with you.